Hi guys, this is Miyu and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be inflating by pump balloons that I will use in my latest video. You can check out the description below so you can see where to get it. So what we're going to be inflating today is the Sempertex 18 inches. I've featured it in one of the videos here on my YouTube channel. It's me blowing up the Sempertex 18 inch for the first time. But for today, I'm going to be blowing up a couple of them, exactly 5 of them, and see how big they can stretch. Now, I love stretching out balloons. I love to make sure that I blow them up just before its limit, and that's what I'm going to use to sit to pop. So I hope you stay for the rest of the video. What I'm going to do, as usual, is to inflate it once first, and then inflate it, and then deflate that, and then inflate it again. So this is how much I have inflated the Sempertex 18 inch. I've inflated it, over its standard size. And you can see that because you have this beautiful neck right here. Now, I know that, a couple of pumps more is that this is going to blow up, but I don't want to do that, of course. I want to sit to pop on these later, but I'm just saying that if you want to stretch that balloon, you want to have this neck right here on the first inflation. But you have to be very careful when you do inflate that balloon, because if you just pump it, too fast, it can burst. So you just have to be careful with that. So I'm gonna deflate the balloon right there, and then give it a couple of stretch. I really want to stretch that latex into its maximum size as much as I can. And there's just a really good thrill that I get whenever the balloon is, I know that it's too big for its standard size, and that, I kind of like that sensitivity that you do get when you have these overinflated balloons. And I have a lot of those overinflated videos. You can check my store in the link below. So I'm gonna do it again with another balloon. I'm just gonna have this balloon that I just pre-inflated a while ago and just keep it there. And then I'm gonna do it with these not yet pre-inflated balloons. So I still have 4 to go. So watch carefully my pump. You can see me, slowing down when that balloon is getting more than its standard size. Ooh, this balloon is, giving me a little bit of that jitters, and I feel a little nervous with the pumping of this balloon. I don't know why. I think it's because of the body is so round compared to the other more of pear-shaped balloons that I usually get. This Sempertex is more round and circular. See, as you can see right there, than the other balloons. But I'm going to deflate that again. Give it some stretching all over the place, get a good stretch. And then we have, let's do it one other time. Oh my God. Good enough. I still don't know the Sempertex that much, so it does make me really nervous playing with new balloons, because usually I do get a feel of when, let's say, a Tuftex or a Bell, you know, will explode when I'm using a pump. But for Sempertex, I'm not really sure yet. It does say 18 inches, but if I compare it to the Tuftex 17 inches does seem bigger than the Sempertex 18. I don't know why that is, but maybe it's just me. Beautiful balloon. I love the roundness actually of the Sempertex 18 inches. I love the way it looks, and to be honest with you, this is the smoothest latex balloon that I have ever encountered compared to the other branded ones that I've had. And you know, the, I guess, sturdiness and just the how do you say that, bursting factor, you know, if there's something that will accidentally burst, it does seem like a very sturdy, reliable balloon if you are a phobic. But when it comes to the size of it, I say that the Tuftex 17 inches does seem like it's a lot bigger than your Sempertex 18, now that I look at it. Alright, so that is my pre-inflation of my Sempertex 18-inch balloons. I always, again, give it a good stretch. You know, just, you know, you can never be really that, you know, you cannot give it as too much stretching like this, and I kind of want to cover all my bases so that I really get that maximum size from the balloon. Some people do, you know, 2, 3 times, 4 times, basically more than 2 times the inflation, but for me, because I will be using them to sit to pop later, I don't want to inflate them more than 2 times, because I don't want that latex to be overstressed as well. So this will be the final inflation, and I'm gonna try to get it as overinflated as I can, but obviously give also that sort of wiggle room so that I can sit on it, but at the same time has that nice sensitivity to it. It does seem like it has become bigger than the first time I have inflated it, and yeah, it seems like a pretty nice solid balloon. Now I'm gonna give it a couple of breaths. Ooh, that feels super tight already, so I think that's enough for me. I mean, I do want a little bit of that neck, but I think I'm okay with that. I almost let that go right there, and now I'm gonna tie it up. Hopefully it doesn't pop while it's inflated like this, but look at how overinflated and how tight that balloon is. It makes me nervous just looking at it, and yeah, I'm just gonna hope and pray that nothing gets accidentally, you know, it doesn't accidentally pop later on. But I'm happy with that. I'm gonna pull that knot a little bit so that it has that wiggle room, but yeah, it seems like a pretty nice, a really good size for me. I think I'm really happy with that. Now I'm gonna do another one. Okay, this one looks really good. And let's put in a couple of breaths. Ooh, that feels tight as well. I think I'm gonna release a little bit of air. Yeah, I think that's okay, because I think that was way over tight. I think it's way overinflated now, but you know, I don't want it to feel that sort of stress too much. But I wonder if it can take my weight. That's one thing that I really want to know. If it's super overinflated like this, look at how tight that balloon is. I can just like squeeze it like that. That balloon is well tight. Oh my gosh. Just tapping it like this. You can hear it, that balloon is tight. Look at that neck as well. That is just, yeah, like a couple of squeezes. I don't know. I hope that it survives just staying there before I finally sit on it later. And let's do the third one. So a while ago I did say that the Sempertex 18-inch does seem a little smaller than the 17-inch Tuftex, but now that I see them, I have two of them inflated already and overinflated, and I can see them off camera right in front of me right there. It does seem like it is a little bigger, and not because of its like height, but it's more of the width. The Tuftex is a little narrower, while this one is quite round, as I said a while ago. And if you do that, you know, 2 times kind of inflation like I'm doing now, it does stretch really well and gives you that really good size. Now I'm gonna try and put some breaths here. Ooh, that's tight already, so I'm just gonna tie that off. Hopefully it doesn't pop. I'm gonna seal it with a little bit of a prayer and a little bit of a kiss right there. But yeah, that balloon is really tight. You can tell when I squeeze that neck, there's no more wiggle room at all. Whew. Now I have the last 2. So I did try and blow to pop a Sempertex 18 inches, and it might not seem like it right now, but when I did a blow to pop with these balloons, they gave me such a beautiful neck. So it seems like the Sempertex is one of my favorite balloons recently. I have not sit to pop them yet. I've only blown to pop them. And yeah, these are the balloons that I'm going to sit. I thought that the balloon is gonna pop. Woo. Well, that's what I get for overinflating my balloons, but that's the thrill of it all. And watch me sit on these balloons in my store below. It's a really great video. I hope that you go check it out, and I'll see you soon. Bye!